Thank you, Speaker. On Friday, I attended the Yeronga State High School's Multicultural Day on Friday the 14th of August. This day celebrates the unique cultural diversity that exists at Yeronga State High. This school includes students from over 50 different countries and over 60 cultural backgrounds. I was happy to be there to see part of the United Nations parade, where students would come up to the microphone and announce the country they were representing, normally in their own language. It's an interesting point because there's so many Australians from so many different countries, something that I'm sure the government will realise in the next couple of weeks. I hope they will realise that there's almost 6 million Australians potentially could be deported back to another country if they did the wrong thing. They need to realise that so many Australians come from so many different countries. It is a wonderful event at Yeronga State High, and I thank the school and the Principal, Terry Heath, for inviting me and many other distinguished guests. I know how much this school cares for all of its students, and the event reflected the genuine respect and spirited interplay between the students and the teaching staff. Sadly, at the roll call of nations, there was one voice missing, a voice from Iran that was not heard in the playground. That was heard in the playground last year and the year before. I'm aware that students and teachers at Yeronga State High have been particularly distressed in recent months about the voice that has been missing, the plight of one of their students. Mojan Shemsalapur was a student at Yeronga State High School. Mojan is from Iran and arrived by boat with her brother a few years ago. Mojan enrolled at Yeronga State High School in July 2013 after being granted a bridging visa in 2012. Her teachers say she was making excellent progress. Mojan has worked very hard to master English. Obviously, this is her second language. Her teachers say she is gifted in performing arts and was a valued member of the school community, and like many other students was thinking about what will happen in the months ahead. In fact, in the middle of last year, she married Milad Jafari, an Australian citizen. So much, I know that's young to be married, only 21. It's a little bit like Romeo and Juliet. But young love, it happened, and Mojan and Milad were married. Mojan, sadly, whilst at Yeronga State High during the day, was interned at the Brisbane Immigration Transit Accommodation at night. So in the playground by day and then that semi-confinement at night. Her teachers say that Mojan was extremely anxious and distressed while staying at the Brisbane Immigration Transit Accommodation. The school, however, was very supportive of Mojan's situation. However, they were concerned about her mental health. And I guess as she moved towards graduation, she would have had a few nerves about exams and the like, but she was only 3 months away from graduation. But sadly and unexpectedly, Mojan was forcibly removed from the Brisbane Immigration Transit Accommodation and sent to detention in Darwin. This is obviously a very distressing situation for Mojan and for her husband and the staff and students at Yeronga State High and the community who have come to know her and her sad circumstances. The school that's provided her with support and friendship over the two years she's been a student there. Like her husband, Milad Jafari, I now call on the Minister for Immigration, Minister Dutton, to grant her a spousal visa so that this sad state of affairs can be not turned into the same ending as Romeo and Juliet. It is a testament to Yeronga State High School that they're able to unite so many culturally diverse students and create an atmosphere of love and support and respect and academic excellence. Yeronga's lesson should be an example for all those in our community who seek to create division and a lack of respect. Sadly, those like my fellow Queensland MP, the member for Dawson, who recently attended a rally that promoted right-wing extremist behaviour, a rally that only was designed to create disharmony in our society. We should be doing all that we can as MPs to encourage harmony, just like Yeronga State High School did on Friday and does every day of the week that it is open. Sadly, we have a government MP, the member for Dawson, who without any admonishment from the Prime Minister, who sends the wrong message to many people in our community, especially our hard-working multicultural communities. The Abbott government needs to get its priorities right and provide support and funding for those organisations who are working to build a cohesive and inclusive Australia, rather than ignoring the fact that government backbenchers speak at rallies that promote hatred. The silence of the Prime Minister was deafening. Remember, the standards that we walk past are the
Minister's time
standards
has
we
expired. I
accept.
call the